And hello, world. Welcome to the BRG FreeView. All right. Oh, yeah, I should probably mute the stream so I'm not repeating myself over again. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, everybody. So, welcome, guys, to the BRG FreeView. This is a month-long event hosted by Ball Rocket Gaming. And basically what FreeView is we take a free-to-play game and we play the living shit out of it. If people are going to be able to play this game independently, as well as have structured events, and then we do a review, a roundtable review at the end. Anybody who joins us is welcome to also join us for the roundtable. None of this is obligated. It's just simply an opportunity for people to get together and have a lot of fun. So, that said, as you can see in front of me, we have the game Crossout. Now, Crossout is a game I happened to cross literally by chance. I was just kind of Googling around to see what there was out there in the way of free-to-play games, and happened across this one, and took a look at it, and it was very intriguing, interesting, watching some of the tutorial videos, getting familiar with it. So basically, to get you guys up to speed on what Crossout is, this is basically a post-apocalyptic vehicle shooter game. The analogies I've gotten from people have been like, think Twisted Metal in terms of vehicle shooters, but the big caveat here is these are not structured vehicles that you tear up like you would in World of Tanks, for example. These vehicles are built from the ground up by you. You get a starter vehicle, you go out in the world, you shoot the shit out of people, you gain experience and scrap metal and parts as you level up, and then you can physically break these beasts down literally to nothing, create a new thing from the foundation up. You have different frame pieces you put together, different wheels, and so on. I'll give you a little quick example here. This is one of the builds I have. This is an earlier build I made, just a little kind of mostly the original starter vehicle with a little bit of add-ons here and there. So you literally can customize this game to the hilt and back. Another great thing about this game is that it's got a lot of different things you can do. There are quests, so to speak. They call them seasons here, where you can go through and actually try to achieve the goals and get extra scrap and other things. More so and more importantly, what I find fascinating is the player market. And this is the great thing about this game. Being that it is a free-to-play game, you can jump into this, you can have a lot of fun with it. You really don't need to pay a dime. I haven't paid for anything yet for physical cash. And I've had a lot of fun and a lot of success in the game. And in the player market, you're going to be able to buy and sell everything from the raw materials like scrap and copper to parts that you have created through the factions and crafting them, which I'll talk about in just a minute here. And that's kind of one of the big drivers of this game, which is really kind of nice. Now, in conversations with people on the forums about this game, one thing I didn't really think about, and it is actually a valid point that I'm very tickled by, is because of the nature of this game, because of the nature of the market, I can't direct gift an item to somebody. And this actually is a good thing, in that it allows a little more fairness in the game. You don't have people who are going to jump onto this game and basically farm it to sell for real world cash in some way or another. So it makes it a little more fair in that regard. Now, that said, people are always going to argue that if you can buy an item with real world currency instead of earning it in the game, there's going to be some lopsidedness. I haven't really experienced that too terribly much, but we can certainly argue about that more. Now, the factions aspect of this game, this is a beautiful thing. As you start tiering up, you'll start out with the bottom tier faction called Engineers. And basically what this is a place you can go to, you get a crafting bench, and allow you to build these different items in the game. So you get a crafting bench, you can craft extra guns, armor, even cabs. Cabs are the heart of the machine. You blow a cab up, the whole player is out. There are different levels for this, so the Engineers at the beginning, and then once you hit level 10, you'll have the Lunatics, the Nomads, and the Scavengers as different factions that you can switch to. You can go between them. You can switch back and forth between them. And they have different elements, and they have different kind of themes for what they are. Some of them are built around the idea of light armor, fast-moving vehicles. Others are, weigh them down, put heavy armor on them, put heavy guns on them, and just walk into the middle of the battle and start blowing shit up. And then, as one last little caveat tier, if you will, I think at level 25, if I remember right, is the Steppenwolves. And they have some just absolute tits armor and toys to play with, including things like the Mandrake howitzer, which apparently not only hurts like hell when it hits you, but leaves behind a lovely little barbecue to make your life just a little more miserable. The basic structure of the game is built around the idea that your vehicles have a power score. Now, a power score is dictated by the items you're putting onto. This includes the weapons, the wheels, the frame, and so on. And as you build up that power level, you'll put you into different tiers. So you can see here, this is one of my later builds I have, and I've got a power score of over 3,000. And this will put me into ranked systems around that. Now, if you're with somebody or grouping up in teams, you will be put into whatever power score the highest person is. So if I'm dumb enough to actually go into a high tier game with 9s, for example, I'm probably going to get baked like a Alaskan salmon pretty damn quick. To that end, guys, I do want to welcome all of the BRGers that join me here today. Currently, we have got 9s or 9-9s. How you doing, my friend?
Going just fine, waiting for you to finally finish.
Well, good luck. I don't stop talking. No, seriously. We also have Kyoto, a good friend of mine. You guys have seen him join me in my game channel for doing World of Warships. So you guys, if you know him from there, you'll know him here. You also have Kane83 with us. He's actually across the pond from me. How you doing, Kane?
I'm doing good. I'm not a great swimmer though, so.
So it'll be a long swim for you. On top of right below Kane, we've got Nutty Cottontail, otherwise known as Bunny.
Hello.
Bunny is another streamer in addition to Kane, and Bunny likes to play a lot of military shooters and things of that nature. He's also playing that pub game that everybody's playing. All them kids are playing. Next on our list, we have got Ruark88. Ruark is a streamer, a YouTuber, an all-around nice guy, and the heart and soul of BRG right now, keeping all of our servers running. We do have a lot of different servers, from Minecraft to Ark Survival.
Busy updating my graphics driver here.
Ruark will be joining us a little bit later. So anyways, guys, welcome to FreeView. Happy to have you guys on. We do have plans to have more people jumping in, I'm sure, later. We are going to be playing this for a few hours. The end time is indeterminate. Basically, it's going to be just whenever we run out of steam, so to speak. So, that said, we are going to go ahead and start diving into this game a little bit. Now, Ruark is going to be joining us as soon as he gets his shit together. Just so you guys kind of get a feel, I've been playing this for a couple of weeks. Nines has been playing for a few weeks, but playing it more than I have, so I would consider 9 kind of the senior, if you will, of us in terms of the amount of crap he's gathered and just the general knowledge. So I will defer to you on some things, 9s, just because I know you're gonna probably have a little better insight. I think Kyoto, you're a higher level than I am, right, Kyoto? You're about what?
17 now.
Say that again.
I'm level 17.
17. So that gets you into the Leviathan territory.
Yep.
So Leviathan, just so you guys know, is a extra element you can build. Basically, it's a Leviathan. It's a large mech that you can build. And that is actually an autonomous vehicle that's put out into the world, so that when people are playing certain types of events, they'll actually battle your Leviathan in efforts to win their event. So you'll actually get some gains from that. We'll talk about it a little more in a little bit here, but I'd probably leave that to 9s to explain it better than I can. Anyways, Bunny, my friend, how much have you played this?
Not too much. So far, I'm level 6.
Okay, so you're on the young crowd, and I think Kane and Ruark are probably the youngest. Ruark has just started this or downloaded it last night. And Kane, what about you?
Yeah, I downloaded it about an hour ago.
Perfect. This actually works out very well because we put some of the lower tier guys together and put some of the higher tier guys together, and we'll break things up. The game itself does have a 4-person limit to the groups you can put together, I believe. Is that correct, 9s?
Yes.
So we'll have to split people up here and put them into different groups so we can play together. Now, just so you guys know, for the actual play aspect of this game, I'm going to go ahead and just do battle because you can see here. We have missions, raids, and brawls. Now, Nines, I'm gonna pick your brain a little bit here because I want things better. Raids, I understand. Raids are PvE. This is you versus AI, and they have different things from convoys to defense to invasions to assaults, and it's all player versus AI, and you get these coupons as well as the copper. Copper is a raw material used for crafting. The coupons are what, Nines?
There's still a crafting resources. You need them to upgrade like extra things and just get random little gift boxes that have different stuff inside of them.
Okay, there we go. So raids is that one unique thing where it's you versus the environment. Now there are two other things. There's missions and there's brawls. Now this is where I'm a little bit hazy, and I need your help, Nines, because missions, it's player versus player.
Yes.
And you can pick different missions here based on your level and based on your power level. And you'll see there's different prizes you can get out of it, as well as getting some scrap. Which, by the way, this weekend is a bonus weekend. You actually get 50% more scrap. So this is a great weekend for us to start this. But what I'm a little hazy on is the difference between missions versus brawls. Now, I know with brawls you get different stuff. You see the rewards of the boxes and then scrap. But brawls are also player versus player, right?
Yes, it's player versus player, but it's free for all.
Okay, so Brawl basically is fend for yourself, whereas missions are team-based. And the missions themselves can be team-based, either capturing a central point or capturing the other base. But you have teammates, 5v5 to work with. So Brawl is basically get bent. If you see a car, it's not friendly.
Yeah.
All right.
And the missions can go up to 8v8.
Oh, really? Whoa.
Yes.
Okay, then. They need to have bigger teams then. All right. So anyways, guys, that is the core of what this game is about. Now, raids in particular, because they're player versus environment, and you can earn what you earn, it actually runs off of fuel. You'll notice in my top right here, next to my name, you have a 200 out of 200. That's the max amount of fuel I have for my system. You'll see that all these different events cost different amounts. So there's one's 20 per game, one's 40, there's one that's 100. And that's what's going to cost you to run those. So general nomenclature for people is they tend to kind of do their dailies, if you will, and they'll go out and they'll run through their fuel, doing the raids, maybe do some missions and other things. That's been my my operation basically. Now the other thing I'm going to go over real quick here is the marketplace. The marketplace is a beautiful thing because again, you can buy, sell, and trade for in-game currency. You can buy in-game currency outside of the game, but again, you don't have to. It's a free-to-play game, and I've done very well without it. So it's been very balanced, and I enjoy that. Storage-wise, I'm going to show you guys real quickly. This is all the stuff I've collected over the course of the game. Most of these items you'll see they have a little tiny icon in the corner right here. These are non-tradable items. These are the items I've gotten through leveling up. So you hit next level, they give you a certain amount of free items, if you will. Other ones like the booster here or the card jack, these are items that you can earn from doing missions or craft, and you can mount them, you can sell them, you can stick them up your nose for all I really care. But nevertheless, they also do have different paint jobs you can get through the game, either by crafting them or by getting them as earned things. Now, these containers here, one thing I wanted to show you. The containers are basically prize containers, if you will. If you open them, you'll have basically a turnstile chance of getting a white item, which is common, or a blue item that's less common. I'll be honest with you, I have had nothing but shit luck with these containers. And Kyoto actually is one that enlightened me to just F it and sell it. Because you get more, basically you're going to get more cash out of it just doing an instant sell of the item than you would trying to actually get something decent out of it. So I've been kind of doing that as of late, to be honest. What's been your luck with those crates, Nines?
Selling them. All I got was white for the longest time. By the way, you can craft those with the coupons.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I started.
Gail, I apologize. Gail, you keep dropping off. So you may bring your mic a little closer, touch your sensitivity up a bit so that you key in proper. Always miss a little part of the conversation. Anyways, guys, so this gives you the basic rundown. Again, there are frame pieces which you can mount wheels to, and other parts to. There are, of course, wheels. There are guns. Guns actually go by categories. You'll have guns that are considered machine guns, shotguns, cannons, howitzers, things like that. And that's important because some of the season's missions you do actually have different progressions. It could be, hey, kill X amount of enemies, and there's also some dailies or whatever that say specifically mount a cannon and blow people away with it, kind of a thing. So it lets you know what all is there. And again, this is a free-to-play game, so there is a shop where you can purchase things. You can either purchase raw coin or you can purchase kits, if you will. They're basically pre-built systems, and they have everything from your starter one called Snake Bite for $10 all the way up to $60 for a pretty bitchin' little looking tank. So it's just a means of getting a vehicle and all the parts to that vehicle in that sense. You can basically buy these vehicles and immediately tear them apart. Again, this is a completely customizable game, and then use those pieces for whatever you choose. All right, so enough of that.
Quick, the coin that you get from buying the packs is pretty much I think it's like a 10% increase compared to buying them. So you're getting extra just for a 10% increase.
That works out well. Okay. So, at this point, guys, I do want to try to get us in and running here. I am of the mindset we should probably, since we only do 4 people in a group here, we should probably split off the lobby guys and let them have at, so to speak, in terms of getting some game time in. My personal experience, guys, is I encourage you get into the raids as soon as you can and burn up your fuel whenever you can there, and then kind of go from there. I am happy to join people. I'm going to I figure we'll get 2 groups going for the better of the group, and then the lower of the group, we can go ahead and have some fun with it. So in this particular case, I'm obviously Kane and Ruark. You guys should probably buddy up together since you guys are just starting out.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
need to follow instructions to unlock the save button.
Oh, you're still doing the tutorial?
It says battle. I don't think that's a tutorial.
That they'll put you into the battle straight away to get you used to the game.
And lobby battles are fun. They're over in less than 2 minutes flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize. I should have said if you guys haven't done your little tutorial where they point out everything for you, go ahead and get those out of the way. It's gonna take you all of 10 minutes to go through the entirety of it, and it'll get you familiar with the basics of it. Car controls. Just so you guys know, the car controls are pretty basic if you're using mouse and keyboards. It's the good old SWAT on your keyboard and the mouse to kind of aim your guns. And this is another thing about this. I'm gonna go ahead and do a test.
Yeah, I like the first couple battles.
They're absolutely blessed. So, as you can see here, this is a test field. And this is kind of a neat thing, too, about this game. Whenever you do builds, you want to be able to test them. So, it allows you to drive out of the garage and actually test your build out. And what it does is it actually clones the build you have so you can fire at it, get a feel for what's its armor like. You know, this doesn't fire back. It just sits there and takes a beating. Now, another thing about this game I do like is this game is all about not only building your armor up or building your vehicle up, but also breaking it down. This is a completely destructible vehicle. So as people are driving around, you can actually target specific parts of them and take them out. And it affects them. You can blow guns off. You can blow wheels off. You can blow armor pieces off. And this is important because the way you build your vehicle is going to dictate how well it does. If somebody blows all your guns off, you're kind of useless to a certain extent unless you have a ram to hit people with, or unless you want to make a scurry for the capture point and try to capture the base and call the win there. Again, if you do take out the cab in this case for my little vehicles, this is a little aircraft cab. If you happen to blow up the cab, then that's the end of it. That their entire vehicle goes up and you're pretty much done. Now, the other thing to keep in mind too, if you look at the bottom of my map here, you'll see that they have a little indicator for my guns. Now, because I do have different types of guns on my car, I can actually map the guns to different functions. So I have my primary gun being my machine gun set to my left click. I have 2 shotguns in the nose that are set to my right click. But you'll notice that they do heat up. This is another great mechanic about this game, is I can't just continuously fire. If I keep firing, the guns are going to overheat, and now I have downtime while waiting for guns to cool off. Now, there are elements in the game you can add to your vehicle, such as a gun radiator, basically. It helps cool your guns a bit so they can fire longer. There's also select guns and cannons that actually have a limited amount of rounds you can use, and their ability is to up the maximum rounds that they have. So there is a little more skill or thought process to this. Now, in this environment here, I can spawn in bots to fire against, to do a little testing. So here comes one right there. Bots, depending on what kind of bots they are, they will respond accordingly. So these guys here, because they got guns on top, they'd much rather just kind of run away from me and keep firing at me. There are other bots that have rams or chainsaws or saw blades in the nose, and they will make a straight beeline for you and try to take you out. So again, this is a great way to test your vehicle, make sure you have the abilities you need to make, basically, make it work. There you go. So this is me without any wheels on one side of my vehicle, and now I'm a little bit hammered, and and I've got one gun left. So anyways, guys, you get a feel for how this game plays out. You know, the more you get hammered, the more your life's going to be a real mess. So that gives you a bit of a feel for it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and respectfully, I'm going to remove Kane and, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Doggone it. I removed him from my friends list. I am so sorry, Kane.
Oh, I'm hurt.
My bad. Oh boy, I'll have to have you re-invite so I can say yes to you. There we go.
Yay, I got everything. I have the 3D printed save icon.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let's do this. I'm going to do... Have you gone through the tutorial yet, Kane?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and invite Kane and Ruark to a group. Kane is in another group already.
Oh, am I?
There we go.
Not showing it.
He may be queuing up for a battle.
Nope. I'm in the garage.
Garage.
The garage, yeah.
Don't mock the British.
I never mock the British. I love them to death.
Oh my god.
Le moteur garage.
But the French are free game.
What
Yes,
is
absolutely.
if you go into build mode, Rue and Kane, what is the power score of your base vehicle?
1103.
Okay.
Yep. Same.
And Bunny, how about you?
What? Why did I go check my vehicle score out again?
If you just go into your save list, or if you go into build, it'll show you the vehicle score.
2032.
2032. Okay.
I'm so
Yes.
pleased with this higher number.
So we'll go ahead and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop down to one of my
I'm following you, Nines.
Okay.
drop down here. I'll go ahead and invite Bunny to a group. So got Bunny. I invite you to group, Rook. You'll see a little group invite come up in your top left when I send it to you.
That's Lord Buddy to you, sir.
Lord Bunny.
With the Lord, be with you.
Oh, I just nuked.
Oh.
I just nuked my low tier. Oh, well, I'll just use this one.
There is packs that you have saved, by the way. And I'm sorry, Kato. Run.
Yeah, I ran right into the freaking boat.
Oh, a little sad I have accidentally saved over that one. That was actually a fun build. All right, so I got a lower tier here. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and do a low tier game with our newbies here. And we'll go ahead and do the missions.
And later, me and Kato can take you into a 5K match.
Yeah, that would be fun. So you guys go ahead and click on ready for battle. Uh-oh, we just lost somebody. Hold on. Back out. What's going on? Who we just lose? We just lost Kane.
Yeah, I'm not in the group apparently.
Apparently. All right, so I'm gonna send you a invite to
Oh,
group.
I lost my steering.
You see the
there
invite
we
come
go.
to you?
Yep.
Okay. Let's try this again. So we're gonna do battle. Guys, hit ready. Ready. There we go. All right. This is a game up to you if you guys start getting used to how the cars move. And the great thing about this game too, I really love, is the physics of the cars work really well. You can flip over if you build a car that's too tall. A shorter wheelbase will help you turn much faster. Do you have engines that will help give you extra speed? They have got rocket boosters, all kinds of fun stuff. So you really can build out different things. Now, when it comes to the builds, it's pretty neat because you do have a limitation of how many parts you can put on, depending on your level, how much energy you have, which powers things like your weapons, the coolers we talked about, things like that.
Oh god.
Nice drive in there.
Hey, slippery ground here. This extra machine gun on my hood is very different than
Now, this particular map has two ways you can go. You can come down low like this under the bridge. You can also go to the top of the bridge. There's our moneymaker. Ugh.
Ooh, I lost a wheel.
What I'm doing right now is I'm going straight
I'm on
for.
fire.
I'm going straight
Help.
for the guns.
Oh, I fell off.
Big boy's out.
If you lose all your guns, if you hold backspace, you can self-destruct, so you can drive up near enemies and blow yourself
There we go.
up.
Nice.
Yep. When all else fails, you can
And if
commit
you-
suicide.
Come back here.
Oh,
Holy crap. What
Yeah.
I walk into?
Be careful of those big guns, Bunny. That's one of the cannons. The cannons I always shoot for
I got
because
him
they
out.
can.
Ah, he got my gun now. No.
And just a little reminder for anyone that's got a fuel
Uh-oh.
tank, if they shoot your fuel tank and blow it up or a generator, it will do like 500 some damage to your structure.
And people around you.
Oh, would it?
Oh, I didn't know it damages your structure.
Oh yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it will hurt you. Oh,
That's why I've got my
are we all
parts.
out already? Oh,
Yeah.
how sad.
we're down.
So okay, I love this game because you see the people just literally parts falling apart on them. Oh, not a good start.
Also, if you use a generator so you can equip more guns, if it blows up, you'll lose your guns.
What?
Yeah, so for the different type of items we have, there are things such as generators, which give you extra power point, so you can add more items to your vehicle. Again, as you tier up, we'll go back to the garage here. Go back to another game.
Oh,
Hit
okay.
back to the garage. I'm down for that. In your garage, I'll show you this a little bit here. There are different ratings for, again, power, for how many different items that take power, guns, and so on. And you can get generators that boost that, so you can get extra guns or a couple extra big guns. I have one build that actually has
Oh.
2 cannons on it. Oh, that's a cannon. Oh, that's gonna suck. Yep, that's right. Ouch.
Oh, that's you, buddy. Out
No.
of my way.
Ouch. Watch out, this guy has a big gun. Big gun.
Get in a dodge.
Ow!
Warp
I got him.
Warrior
I got him. I got him. I got him. I
I'm in
got him.
trouble.
I'm out.
He's screwed now.
Warp, where we were just talking about the Mandrake a little bit ago.
Oh my
The
word.
tutorial was much easier than this.
It was.
Warp, where we were talking about the Mandrake a little bit ago,
Yep.
just took 1,000 HP off me.
Jesus. Oh,
Not counting fire
I'm hurting.
fields.
I am hurting for certain.
Kane, you have 2 wheels,
I know.
and you're still moving.
We're gonna die!
No, this particular vehicle build I actually have all 4 wheels are turning wheels, so regardless of how much I lose, I tend to be still capable in some regard. That said, it is that was sad. I've had times where I've had both my front wheels blown off, and I literally had no way to steer, and I was timing my movements so that I would bounce off of people to get myself turned the right direction so I could get to the battles.
I am down again.
Yeah, I got taken out. We got one person left, trying desperately to help, but unfortunately we got our base cap, so there we go. Now you will see there's a couple of scores here. You've got reputation for the main leveling up, as well as a faction you're with. You have different missions here that you can do, so you'll see different missions of different sorts. So destroy 50 AI or complete 7 battles with using a shotgun, etc. And then you can see your stats within the game. So you click over the stats, you'll be able to see where you ranked compared to everybody else. God, this poor little car.
More
Is
garage?
sad. Now we got one more game in here, and we'll take a quick breather and look at the garage here.
I want to just sit back here.
Bye, speeders.
Now this particular map is a little bit different. Instead of having 2 different bases, we're trying to.
Holy shit!
Emily just side me, T-boned me, and then blew herself up.
So another thing to keep in mind is you can get flipped over in this game, and there are a couple of ways to get flipped back over. One, if you have a car jack, you'll be able to hit R and flip yourself right back over. Additionally, somebody passing by can flip you over to save you. And then finally, if you wait like 30 seconds, you'll get kind of a freebie means to save yourself.
You mean if you survive 30 seconds?
Yeah, well, there is that. Now, this particular map, because it's a central point for capture, it really is based around if you've got machine guns, you want to get in the thick of it, start taking people out. If you have large cannons, people tend to get up on the high ground and snipe.
Center. I can see him.
Oh,
We're on
and
same map you are.
And on the one name, Emily, Nikki, and all them, those are bots.
Yeah, if you see the basic names, they're just bots.
And
Okay.
they will blow themselves up and allow more people into the match if it's like the first 10 seconds.
Oh, that's why Emily died.
Yep, there goes Michael.
Last Michael, we knew him
Some
well.
asshole is hitting me.
Oh, I'm on fire. I'm gone.
They're flanking
I'm
me.
on fire. Put me out. Oh crap! I'm just getting railed.
Smoke it.
Where's the gas can?
Well, we almost had it.
Yeah.
I got one guy.
Come on, guys, get in there.
I'm on fire. And he rammed me as I blew up.
There you go, bunny.
Hey.
That is an interesting build you have there, bunny.
It's a big old cannon on the roof.
Yep. I love the cannons too, because you aim for the top and
cannon
you just blow
just
their guns
Lifts
right
you
off.
right off the ground.
Turn, bunny, turn!
I'm gonna try to get to the cap.
He's running away.
Oh, good
no.
try, bunny.
No.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna go back to the garage here. Now, I want to give you guys a chance to go ahead and just take a look at the build process if you haven't had a chance to yet. Rourke, how far along are you guys in terms of getting to the next level?
I'm on level 3 now.
Okay, perfect. So if you go into the build mode, you should have a bunch of new items. So when you click on build, all of the functions will be listed across the top for you. And they're pretty straightforward in terms of you use a swath to move around, you use a space to lift up, you use a shift to go down. And then you can also raise the car up by using C so you can get under it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you hit the tab button, you'll go into your parts. And this is where you're going to be able to pick and choose your parts and actually start building. So what I'm going to do, while you guys are putzing around here, I'm actually going to go ahead and build a new vehicle from the ground up to show you guys how this looks and how it works. So you can hit delete, and delete will ask, do you want to delete everything? Now, if you want to save the vehicle you have, then I suggest you save it before anything else. And to do that, you actually back out of the build. So you're back into the main screen here. And you'll see a save button in the bottom right. And there you'll be able to pick a slot and then save your build, give it a name. Which, by the way, guys, you can create builds and actually post them for others to see and download. And if there's a particular build, basically you're uploading a blueprint, if you will. If you see a build you like and you have the parts to build it, you can just hit the blueprint and pop up with that vehicle.
Right.
And there's already made blueprints that you can use also.
Mm-hmm.
With the
What do I
factions.
do with scrap metal?
So scrap metal is actually a raw material that's used for doing crafting later. One cheap thing that I've learned from Kyoto was sell a little bit of scrap if you need cash. You want to buy other things. I personally really like going to the market and seeing what there is. What I do is I just go to the market and I just order everything from cheapest to high to most expensive, and to see what there is on the low end of the market. To give you a good example here, I'm going to go to the cheapest. And right off the bat, there are some medium wheels. Medium wheels are 0.04 coin. That's pretty damn cheap to get some nice wheels. So that's really nice to have. So that gives you an idea of what's out there. And again, you can sell a little bit of scrap. You can still scrap 100 a pop, 100 units of scrap per pop.
Wow, Niner, we got jacked.
Yeah.
I'm assuming not the car jack.
No, we went back to protect our base, and every one of their teammates was at our base.
I've had that happen many times. In a lot of the base cap bottles, the two teams will literally go opposite directions around the map and just show up at the base cap with absolutely no fighting. That can cause a lot of problems.
Well, I got flipped over because of a low build and pretty much a shotgun to my body.
That feels.
I didn't flip you back over when I drove past you. I hit R.
No.
I must not have been close
And
enough.
he didn't even look back to check. Teammates like that, man. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the delete here. I'm going to completely delete my build. Now, whenever you're doing builds, go into your thing here, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pick a frame piece. There are a couple different frame pieces I have here. I'll show you. There's the 2x4, there's a 4x4, and there's the 6x4. This is just the shape and frame style of it. So I'm going to go ahead and pick my 4x4, and we'll put it down here. Now, you can rotate these items using the Q, E, and R. So if I hit E, it'll rotate on one plane. If I hit the well, I can't hit Q on frames because frames can't be flipped sideways, but Q and R would flip things sideways otherwise. So I'm going to go ahead and plunk that down. So now we've got a frame piece to work with. Now from here, I can add more frame members, make it a longer vehicle. I can make it a big fat square vehicle. I can really work with it in a lot of ways. You also notice in every part here, when you're looking at it, the parts have a few values that you want to take note of. The first one is going to be the power score. Again, that power score dictates kind of what bracket you'll end up in, depending on how powerful the overall score is for your vehicle. The second thing is going to be structure. Structure is kind of the health point, if you will, of the vehicle. So the structure is 72 for this frame piece. Then you have the mass, how heavy this thing is. This is a critical thing because you can build a vehicle that's got 4 wheels and a couple machine guns, and you can be lickety split flying all over the place. You put a couple cannons on top, next thing you know, you're slower than a slug. So something else to keep note of. You'll notice also on the lower half in your build, you'll see the total of your vehicle you are building. So you have the total score at the very top, total structure value, parts total. And this is a critical thing because the parts total is, again, how many parts total you can put into this build. At my level 11, I can do 40 pieces. So I've got 1 of 40 right now on my screen. Below that is energy. Again, energy is what powers different devices like guns, like the car jack, the boosters, the coolers, etc. You will be able to overdo it if you build things like generators that produce extra energy. But that tells you basically the limit of how many guns you can have, and different guns have different values. Cannons have 5, for example. Some machine guns are 2, some are 3, shotguns are 3, etc. So it gives you kind of a dictation of how much you have. Now that energy score is dictated by the cab that you're using. And this is a critical thing, because again, the cabs are the heart and soul of your vehicle. If you blow your cab up, it doesn't matter how much armor you have left on it, you're hosed. You're done. Now in this particular case, the starter one you have is a pretty basic cab. It's got 7 points of energy to it. Right off the bat, I had gotten a Huntsman cab, which is 8 points, as well as the Docker van cab, which is 9 points of energy. And then later, when I joined my faction, I crafted this cab right here, the Werven, which is 10 points. It gives me a little extra room to build more to it.
And max is 15.
So you have a very, very limited top side. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build, let's build a Huntsman cab here. So I'm going to go ahead and as you can see here, when I put the cab over the frame, you can kind of dictate, you can see where the connection points are. Now you can also hit F on your keyboard, and it'll show you all the different connection points that an item has. You can see on this cab here, I've got a bunch of connections on the side, the roof, the hood, and it makes it a little easier for lining things up. So I can do all kinds of interesting elements here. So I'm going to go ahead and just plop that guy down there. And actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and get an extra frame piece. Now, when you're working with this, another kind of convenient thing is if you hold down Control and hover over an item, and you have more of that item, then you'll copy, basically. You'll create another one. So in this case here, I've got an extra of this 4x6 frame, and I went ahead and just copied it and put an extra one on there. So now I've got my cab, a couple of frame pieces, and you'll take note, my power score is going up. I'm at 310 right now. I've used 3 of 40 parts I'm allowed to use. So I'm going to keep kind of building up with this. Now, next thing I'm going to put on here is wheels. Wheels are, of course, rather important. Go figure. Now, there are a lot of different types of wheels here. Now, this is actually a question I'm going to bring up to Nines here. When it comes to the wheels, I noticed that they have a tonnage rating. I'm assuming that's just how much weight they can carry.
Yes.
So what happens?
If you put too much on and you go over the tonnage of your cab, then it completely slows you down. That's why you see less speed with the bigger stuff.
Gotcha. So you'll notice on here we've got the starter wheels, which have a plus 720 to the tonnage, as well as the medium wheels, which are 880. I also have these small wheels here, which are 440. So this is what's kind of interesting, because these small wheels are a later game item. You get the starter wheels first, and then you get these small wheels later. Power scores are the same. Smaller wheels actually have a smaller tonnage gain. Now, that said, you notice if you look at the structure, 65 for the small wheels, as well as 50 for the starter wheels. So a little bit better in some ways, a little less in others. I personally prefer these medium wheels, just because they are super easy to use. The other thing to point out too when you're looking at your wheels is note that the wheels you're going to have a pair, match set basically, which is the wheel and then the wheel ST, which stands for steering. So when I build these things out, I can put on all regular wheels with no steering. Kind of dumb because you can't steer, but you can do that. And then vice versa, you can also use all steering wheels. And the game is intelligent enough that we put wheels on an object, it figures out the center of mass, and it will adjust the steering accordingly, meaning if you go to turn left, the wheels in front of that center of mass will turn left. The wheels behind that center of mass will turn right. This gives you the ability to be a little more agile. You can actually turn your vehicle much more quickly. This can be advantageous in some cases. It can be a pain in the ass in others if you're not really good with your keyboarding. So bear that in mind when you're doing builds like this. Actually, let me do this. Let me go ahead and get myself some medium wheels here. Pop those bad boys on. And again, I can just hover over the wheel here, hold down Control, and that will automatically give me another one to work with. So I've got a couple steering wheels here. And then while I'm at it, let's go ahead and let's have some fun with this. Let's do these guys here. Now these things will show you where they can and cannot be placed. You'll see red versus green. So I'm going to go ahead and plop one there. Now, I don't have enough room to put a next set of wheels. I love having more than just 4 wheels personally, just because I have a really bad habit of getting my wheels blown off very quickly. So,
I suggest 6 at least.
yeah, it definitely helps out. And again, it's a matter of redundancy, since things tend to magically fall off when bullets hit them over and over again. Let's go ahead and extend out this frame a little bit, shall we? Let's just go another. Let's go crazy here. Let's go another big old fatty. Well, that's a bit long. Well, that's a bit long there. Let's do a 4x4. Maybe that'll be good enough. That looks dandy. Okay. Now, instinct tells me I should probably put steering wheels back here, but just for the sake of the awesome look of this, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the regular non-steering wheels. And again, this game is pretty intuitive in that it kind of snaps to point, so it's very easy to work with them. So I got basic structure. I got my frame, got my wheels, got my cab. We're set. No, we have more to do still here, guys. We gotta get some weaponry on here. Now again, this is a lower tier cab, so I only got 8 points to work with. So we'll take a look at our inventory again, and you'll notice also when I'm going through my inventory in my storage, you do have the ability to go by category. So you can click a particular category, so you only see what you want to see. For example, I can click on weapons here, and it'll just show me the weapons that I have currently. And when you hover over these weapons, you'll get full details about them. The things I want to point out here, most of this is pretty self-explanatory. Damage, fire rate, range, accuracy, time to overheat. These give you a rating of how good they are. So, for example, some of the lower-end beginner ones, damage is 1. It's pretty low end. Fire rate's pretty high. Range is average, accuracy average, and so on. But below that, you also know they have a structure value. So adding weapons can give you a higher structure value, a higher armor point, basically. But they also have a power drain. You'll notice the energy on this basic weapon is 2 points. So of my 8, this is already taking up 2 of them. And then, of course, they have a weight to them. On the flip end of things, you'll see right here, we've got the Avenger 57mm. 4 points of damage. Firing rate's okay. Maximum ammo is 12. Structure, pretty high, 217, so it's going to be a lot of structure point. But energy drain is 5. I put this thing on here. I've only got 3 points left. And in a lot of lower tier games, this is exactly what you'll see. Some people have just one big cannon on there. These cannons do have limited movement too. They can only shoot pretty much in front of them with a very narrow angle of range to move back and forth. So if you're using this as more of a sit back and snipe, or make sure you get that thing in front, lined up in front of you on whatever it is you want to shoot, because if you don't, it's going to be a real pain in the ass. I've had people who are fast enough to get around behind me, and I can't turn fast enough to get them back in front of me, and they just sit there and just pew me to death with their machine guns. So bear that in mind. Another fun one I'm really enjoying are these shotguns here. Shotguns are decent decent damage, because they do 3 points of damage. Firing rate's okay. Range is horrid. These are close proximity guns. This is a up in your face, point blank type of weapon, which is exactly how I use them. I've had a lot of fun with these, to be honest with you. Overheating is okay on these guys. Energy drain, you'll see is 3 points. I can put a couple of these on with no problem. I tend to do a mix of weaponry as I start getting more and more types. Cannons are okay. I'm not really good at shooting with the cannons. I have found that as you get into later games, the vehicle you saw at the beginning of the show here, short wheelbase, all turning wheels, gives me a lot of maneuverability. That helps a lot with cannons. That allows you to spin quickly and get people in your sights so you can fire at them. And then I do okay. Other than that, having a couple of machine guns and a couple of shotguns can be very beneficial. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to grab I got 4 of these guys here. So let's do a couple of these guys on the nose here, because why not? Now, a lot of people tend to, when they do builds like this, they tend to very specifically set these guns up not right next to each other, because if you do that, if somebody's right beside you, one gun can't shoot through the other gun. So you're kind of losing that effectiveness for side shooting. So what I do is I kind of offset these guys. So I've got one on the nose of my hood, one back a little bit, so that way they can both shoot straight forward without any issues. But then likewise, if I was dead sideways to somebody, I can still shoot them. It gives me that range of motion, extra ability. I do have some room up on the cap here, and as you can see, I still got 2 points left on my power score. So I'm going to go ahead back in here. Now, my good go-to machine gun is this right here. It's a second tier. It's the LM54. This is 2 points, just like the one down here, but it's got 2 points of damage as opposed to 1 for its rating. So I tend to like these guys a lot. Now, there's different modes of thought here. In some cases, I tend to either go with these, or I tend to do less guns and do the coolers. Hey, baby girl. I'm recording right now. Go outside and play. Love you. my little baby girl. So I in this particular case, I'm eating up all of my energy just supporting a few weapons. Now I could again do some alternatives. I could use less weapons. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to all here and show you. And I could use other things like radios, which give me certain advantages in terms of transmitting to allies, basically communication. Radars show a bigger area of the map. Weapons radiators. This can actually be a really good tactic to go with. If you're kind of limited on weapons, you can put a weapons cooler on, basically so that your weapons will fire longer before they overheat. I have honestly found that in a lot of cases, just being a little more conscious and aware of your weapons and making sure that they don't overheat can actually be advantageous as well. So basically just don't be a lead finger. You'll do okay. So that's good. That's a good way to kind of keep an eye on things. Now, last but not least, we've got wheels, we've got frame, we've got our cab. We need protection. And this is where the fun begins, because as you tier up, you will start to get a lot of body parts to put on. Now, in this particular case, let's see here. Let's go to the structure. A lot of body parts here to have. Now, I have found that when it comes to covering up things, it's great to cover up your arson, so to speak. But another important aspect of it is just all around cover. If you can cover weapons, that's great. Bear in mind that if you put something between, like just on your side, covering the side of your weapon, it makes it a lot harder to shoot your weapon off the top of your car. But then your weapon can't fire back. So it's a give and take world out there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy on just because it's cool. Gives me a lot of structure there. Now, I'm already at 1800, so I'm gonna blow way beyond these poor guys.
I think I've gotten one shot off on all the enemies that we've killed so far.
Normally power score is about 300 to 400 plus on those low ones.
Yeah, I know. They were dying pretty quick. They all charged right into our base.
Yikes.
Where we started.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of this paneling and whatnot here just because I have it, so I'm going to use it. I'm trying to remember to build a lower tier thrower. You'll see right here, I'm actually going to literally just cover up my cab a bit and try to give it a little more protection. This way, people are going to have to shoot through all this armor before they can actually attack my cab, which is helpful since I don't really want to die too quickly whenever possible. Uh-oh. Now, the other thing, too, you'll see here, you can actually drop items on the ground, so you don't have to lose them and go back to the storage. So if you have to just quickly move something around, you can just drop it on the ground and pick it back up. And what's nice about that, too, is that could actually help you, because as soon as you put it into the garage, whether it's attached to your vehicle or not, it does count towards your power score. So if you're saying very specifically, I want to do a build built around this pair of cannons, you go ahead and bring the cannons in, drop them on the ground, and they'll already apply that power score, energy used, etc., to make sure that you have that accounted for as you're building out your machine. I've done that on several occasions, just so that I don't have any issues with, oh, I got everything built. Oh, wait, now I've got no structure left to actually put my cannons in. Whoops. So it's a good thing to go about, how to kind of plan for it. So I'm going to copy this over here. Kane, how's your build coming?
It's interesting.
Define interesting.
Well, it's long and it's got more wheels than it looks like it ought to.
Long is fine for stability, but I have found that having long vehicles can be problematic in terms of it's a lot more area for people to shoot at.
Yeah.
I goofed around on the build. Warp saw it. It was a robot whose private parts were his weapons.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I can't believe you guys are still building. I've advanced 2 levels and gotten 1 extra tire.
Well, I am taking a little bit of time here to actually, put a few fun things on. What is your power score, Kane?
1386.
13. Oh boy. Okay, let's not do that then. I'm trying to keep things in a little more. Have you used up all of your slots for parts?
I don't know.
So when you're in
Oh,
build
no, I've
mode,
got
you'll be able to see
5
the total.
extra.
Okay, use them up.
Right. Okay.
Now, one little cheat I found. I'm putting some hatchets on the front of my truck here. This is some of the items you get for leveling up. I found that the cheap trick of the hatches, I do invert them upside down, and the reason why I do that is I can easily scoop people up, and it allows me to make it easier to get them off their wheels and potentially even flip them over, which I find very handy. Once somebody's on their back, they're basically a beach turtle, and it makes it so easy just to shoot at their undercarriage and blow them to pieces. Get to the soft underbelly. I'm going to go ahead and, much as it pains me to say this, I'm going to go ahead and lose the extra wheels and whatnot back here because that puts me way over Kane's power score, and I don't want to ask him too much in these games.
Hey, just wait till you're with me and Kato. We're both 5Ks.
Jesus. Oops, it's a little bit high.
Right. What else can I do here?
I can build a decent little quickie car here for 19. See how close Kane can get to that. Oh, the other thing too, while Kane is doing that, guys, I want to show you is in your storage. Since you do have so many parts, there's categories you can sort by. You can sort by rarity, which I have very few rare parts, so whatever. You can also do sort by type, by power score, by energy. This is a particularly handy, I find, when I want to like build up structure. I'll sort by structure, and I'll put all of the highest structure values at the top. So you can see at the top of my list here for things I haven't used yet. Once you've used them, they don't show up in your storage anymore because they're on your vehicle. I've got my small plow here, which has a structure of 216. That's a pretty good one. And then, of course, the can we talked about earlier is 217. And, of course, the cabs here, which you only have one cab per build. So that's kind of useless in that regard. Strangely enough, this is something I always forget about, the car jacks. I always forfeit going for car jacks, because more often than not, I try to make sure I don't fall over. Or I have people who are very quick to come rescue me when I do fall over. But the car jacks themselves, they take a point of power, but they give you 212 structure. So a nice little boost if you want to boost yourself up a few there. Some other items of note are things like the plow that I showed at the top here, as well as this bumper catch here. These are items that actually do damage. You'll notice there's actually a damage value. That means literally you stick this to the front of your car, the side of your car, the back of your car, whatever, and when you come into contact with somebody, you will cause them damage. I have got myself out of a few scrapes where I've lost all my weapons, and I've been fortunate enough to see somebody who's already on fire, and I managed to ram them and take them out in the process. So there is that capacity.
Nice.
About that. So yeah, there's some cool stuff there. Now down the road, we will have more advanced stuff. We'll talk about in more detail, like fuel barrels, which will help you recover fuel for events. Avia boosters are literally that. They're boosters that can propel you. They're jets, make you go really, really fast. Radios. Nines.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever use radios?
Only whenever I need to complete a season that has it in it.
Okay. So you don't find much function to them?
No, because most of the matches are close, and I'm normally up towards the front since I run an APC build.
Gotcha. So radios says it increases the radius of information transmission to allies. Explain that to me.
Basically, if someone's on the other side of the map, you might be able to show off where the enemy is on the other side.
Okay. So there's actually a range to information sharing, if you will. So if you see 5 people, if I'm too far away from you, I'm not going to be able to see that you see them.
Exactly.
Okay, I am built.
Alrighty.
I'm ready to go.
What'd you get your power score up to?
1487.
Okay, I think we can work with that. I'm gonna take my little baby brute here.
And hopefully there's no
1457.
pubs, baby seal clubbers playing at the moment.
Yeah. Of course, here I'm worried about my power score, and here's Bunny at 2,000.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just fucking around with this other build.
So
Hey,
we'll
what's
go
he talking?
ahead
I'm just messing around with build here.
So we'll go ahead and re-invite Kane here to the group. And then Ruark. You back in the garage? The garage?
Garage.
Kane, there should be an invite that came to you.
Yeah, I joined.
Okay. Okay. And you're ready. Good deal. All right, guys. Going into the battle here. Uh-oh.
So what's your guys' score at?
Mine's 1457.
Yeah, you can look in the garage and you can see there. So you got 14, you got Ruark's at 11. Bunny's at 2,000, so this is gonna be fun.
If anyone asks, you're not a part of the 1100 party.
Yeah.
I don't know him. I don't know him.
That's someone decent now?
Oh boy.
And one piece of advice for anyone watching, do not go all guns. Make sure that you can at least be able to protect yourself. Glass cannons do not survive.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yes.
Unfortunately. Why are you looking at me? Go ahead and refresh this here quick. All right.
Yeah, 19. What?
All right, guys. You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah.
Now, do you guys have access to the get a shotgun tier?
I do.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Well, I know you do.
No idea.
So when we go into missions, well, I'm going to stick with machine guns for the moment here because I'll give you some more basics here. Is there an easy way to tell people are able to do that? Are you level 3?
Yes.
Ruark, are you level 3?
I've had Discord muted. I am 3.
Okay. Go ahead and doing the battle here. Get you guys some new stuff here. So again, the rewards can be the shotgun, it can be the weapons cooler, it can be the radar. I see people with radars quite often. I don't use them myself. I like being
They
blind.
help for long ranges.
I guess if you're doing like, guns and snipering, then that might be helpful. Now, oddly enough, I've seen times where wait times can be a little bit off of what the average is, but hey. All right. Always, guys, I definitely encourage the idea of sticking together and focus firing. Yell out names, and we'll try to go after them specifically.
Okay.
I kind of forgot to...
Nah.
Collision. Can I have your insurance documents, please?
Insurance documents?
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing your side's gonna cover that.
Someone-
David.
Somebody just got hosed.
Right side, right
To the
side,
right,
right
to the
side.
right.
Move forward.
Unseen
Concentrate this
bullets
guy right here, Dragon.
Holy
going
shit.
down. Oh my word! I'm not gonna survive here. I've lost my front wheel already.
Put him over.
Oh, I've
there you
lost-
go.
4 of my 6 wheels. 5 of my 6 wheels.
That's good. Americans will come save you Brits again.
Gonna die.
We opened the jar for you. We loosened it.
I died.
Oh!
Oh.
That was sad. That was sad.
Someone's AFK back at the base, apparently.
Now, this is an interesting dynamic about this game here is that it does encourage you to actually stay in and kind of cheer on your mates.
Whoa!
If you leave the
What
game,
the-
it gives you a warning saying, "Are you really sure you want to leave?"
Yeah. Oh, nice blade sticking out the front of that one.
Yeah. No, like I said, I have found that having those blades inverted and sticking out the front, I've had a lot of times where I've been able to scoop and
What is
flip
this
people.
idiot doing?
Oh, wow.
Turn and fucking shoot.
Yeah, I'm not really
Wait
sure
till
why
you-
he's not even firing back. He's got guns on top.
He's
I
not
know.
even looking at him.
Wait till you see the chainsaws warp. They hurt.
I feel like this is a bot.
No, it is a real person. Look at the name.
No,
The
like
bots
a
are very-
real person botting.
Is he sitting there in the cab firing a shot occasionally?
No,
No,
he's just kind of dumb.
No.
Oh well.
He's dead. He's dead.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
Demon.
there is occasional, very rare bots that'll sit and cap and shoot so they don't get timed out. I think I've saw one in a whole month.
Yay! I'm the MVP.
Got first blood.
Very well done.
I knew we had to get you into the lobby matches for that.
Hey, hey!
Hey, we got an 800 here.
I have outlasted Kyoto in many a match, usually because I hide behind him.
Whoa, what the hell is that?
We have an
Operation Get
800
Behind the
here.
Darky.
Warped.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
I may have made a zig when I should have zagged. Now this is a base cap per usual, so we may need to keep an eye out for where the enemies are.
I
I'm
like
gonna try
bird!
to keep with you guys. Kane's taking up lead
Okay.
here.
Shellboy shooter is going down.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh! That
Is it a
was a
friendly fire?
big
Haven't confirmed that.
explosion.
I'm with you, Bunny.
I hope not.
Tire drop. Nice!
Taking off the guns.
This is that
Oh, I'm
bot
dead.
again. It's just on the other team.
The shotgun, no, he's gonna flip the overboard. No.
Oh, he's not. Oh, guys, got a shotgun on the front, and I was wondering what was still getting me.
I'm getting lots of kill assists.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh!
I got nosed into by the shotgun.
Whoa, arms dealer, you're pushing me off. Oh, behind us.
Aye! Shove off!
Did you go full British?
We got the enemy in our own base trying to cap. We're going to get hosed
Yeah.
here. Unfortunately, you're kind of out there a bit, but usually as soon as I see our base start to cap, I immediately beeline it for our base to try to stop them. If you get inside the circle, it will stop the cap process, and if, of course, you can kill them, they'll start receding, so you can actually undo the cap process. Now, that said, Kane, where are you going?
I'm heading for their base now.
Well, if they can, they got two in our base now. If they can get that taken care of, then we're going. Oh, they got a guy sitting there waiting. Keep moving,
Oh
keep
my
moving, keep
goodness.
moving, keep moving.
It's
A,
very poor
static,
turning circle.
static target is always a problem. Try to keep your, there you go. So when in doubt, you got somebody, especially if they have one gun left on them, aim for their gun. If you can take that out, then you're in good shape, because then at that point, you can literally just hose them.
Okay.
Like that. So the blue arrow is our base, right?
I'm sorry?
On the map, the blue arrow is our base?
Correct.
Yes.
Blue Arrow's our
Not where we
base, and you
have
see
to
right
go.
now they've got well, Kane's is climbing. Their cap is now, is that receding or just static? It's a static right now. So somebody's causing
believe
grief for
anyone's-
them while we're capping.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Well, so much for that.
I'm here!
Come on, guys. Get in that circle. Don't let him cap. Kane's working on it.
Oh.
Too late.
The circle!
Warp
there is
your
a
action.
I'm sorry?
Oh, timeout. That's what happened.
Warp, you're actually missing a fun match here. 50 rocket salute every time we try and move towards them. Their whole team has nothing but rockets firing 5 apiece at us.
Oh, it was MVP that one.
Very well done.
3 kills, 2 assists.
I keep meaning to bring it up. After the next match, you'll notice the stickers they give you. Stickers are for things like kill assist, first blood, things of that nature. It's little badges to have per game.
Push me, Warp, push me. Oh shit, everyone's dying.
Whoa, what's going on here? You playing bumper cars now?
This isn't bumper cars? Oh fuck! I came into the wrong game. I thought this was like Hello Kitty bumper car land.
Does it look like Hello Kitty?
Somebody just peeled off from us.
Hey, I've saw pink cars.
I know.
Okay, they're over on the east.
Yeah, see, I'm going less for the pink cars and more to screw with them.
They're pounding me. They're pounding me.
Well, you went the wrong way.
What do you mean I went the
You're
wrong
supposed
way?
to stay with us.
Ah!
Oh,
They're
crap.
just pushing me constantly.
Crap, went the wrong way. There's
To the
the
right.
base. Now this is not the ideal way to win this game, just because you don't get many points for leveling up. You get much more points for actually going out and really killing people. But if you're looking to just farm items, this is a way to go about it. Just go for a quick cap. As you can see, we got there clearly before they did, and we're going to easily boost past them.
You actually make the most reputation and scrap and everything off of shaving parts. I just got 2 kills, but I actually got more reputation, like double, for just shaving off parts.
Yep. So whenever possible, you're better off that way. Plus, there's things like killing AI. If you're doing the quest and whatnot, they'll get you better off than that. Again,
How
here's
did I
stickers
get
down
MVP?
below here. Flawless. Receive no damage in battle. I don't think I've ever gotten flawless before.
No, it's normally death.
Yeah, lots of it. Congratulations, first one dead. Yay!
Woo!
That was me last match. You son of a bitch. I'm following green dots. What the
Buddy,
fuck is
what?
this?
Wow, that's one hell of a build.
This
This
car.
craft TGA, whatever it is. That's an interesting build. I have not seen that
I like
that
it.
build style.
I don't
What
think it
the?
works
What
very
kind of
well,
build is
but-
that?
It's art, Bunny. Don't knock it. You don't understand it.
You might have heard of it.
What are you doing?
Oh shit!
Turn around. Let me help you.
Lynn's can't hear what I'm saying because of you warped.
Mhm.
Lynn said it, not me.
Just
I'm
wait
dead.
till you introduce them to the lazy man weapons.
There we
Ow,
go. Be
warped.
careful.
I'm already on
Don't
fire.
scuff my paint job.
Fuck you, you hit me.
Oh, just shaved off 2 of his guns right there. Oh!
I apparently got an assist for that one.
Yeah, if you put damage
Uh-oh.
into somebody, you will get an assist, which is always, that's why I try to get...
I'm going down. I'm going down.
I'm on fire.
I'm down. Oh my word.
That was funny. I was watching that. Nice.
Yeah, now... Oh, come on!
Oh!
This time, I
I
get
got
too
the
wrapped
guts
up
for
in
nothing.
firing that I lose track of the fact that our base may be being caught. Not one sticker. What's up with that?
What did I get?
No love here,
I got
man.
unyielding. I had more than half of the MVP score.
Very well done. And you
I
got
don't know
a
what that
kill.
means, really. I don't know why that's even a sticker.
It just
I
means your
meant-
team was utter crap.
I'm at 175,959 of 170,006 or 176,000. I need less than 50 XP to level.
It would have been easier if you just said I need less than 50 XP.
Yeah, I,
All right, guys,
I
go
was
ahead to
looking
your
at the
left here.
numbers and thinking something else, and I was like, oh shit.
To the left.
Okay, I started on the right, so I'm behind you guys.
You can be a second wave.
But Warp, as I was saying, wait till you introduce Rourke and everyone to the lazy man weapon, drones.
Yes. Yeah, drones are another higher tier weapon. It literally is exactly as it sounds. It is autonomous vehicles that either fly or drive and will just run out and start wasting people.
Boom.
Fortunately for the flying
Oh,
ones,
crap.
they sit directly above your vehicle, so they're really.
Holy what the?
Oh! I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
What was
Goodbye.
that?
Bail.
Oh,
Bail.
man. Bad news
can't
for me.
bail
I got
any
the
faster.
Oh, that was Mr. Artsy Fartsy there that got me. Run, Rourke, run!
He's
He's
down.
running backwards, but hey.
Strategic explosion. It didn't work. It was not
That's an
effective.
interesting wheel design right there. He actually had two wheels inverted. Ooh, that was unfortunate.
Vince wants to know who sounds like they're talking through a soup can.
What?
I'm guessing it's warped.
What?
Anyways, guys, I'll see you back later. I'll go get some breakfast.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys in a few.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
I got a whole 10 points from that.
Go, slow guy, go! Jesus Christ, this is not working.
Following you, Kane. Lead us to
Okay.
victory.
Charge!
My,
I'm a
my,
bit
my, my
slow,
build of the vehicle I have right now was very similar to yours in terms of style. And I was like, okay, I'm already over
Alright.
2,000, so I should probably back off on the
The
builds
only
of
guy in our
scan.
team that can help is stuck on his back, facing straight up into the air.
And he's got full
Oh,
HP and full ammo.
Oh, it's new.
He's not gonna make it there in time.
Yep, he's useless.
And the three that are left on their team are pretty much was 1 HP apart.
I suicided apparently.
Oh,
Yeah, I got my XP.
Dang it.
ah.
Man, they had
Holy
my
shit.
number bad. That one guy in the cannon was just
Yeah.
like, yep, nope, you're mine. He stuck his big thing up my arse.
Wouldn't be the first time you said no to it.
I say no to it every time. Problem is they don't listen. That's a very interesting build. It's literally like stuff, just garbage packed in front of his cab.
Yeah, I've saw a few people that does that, and then you shoot off their back rolls and they stick up in the air or nose down, depending how they got it set up.
You know, it's a
Can
tactic.
I upgrade my truck?
It
let's
doesn't
go
matter
back
how
to the
heavy
garage
I
here.
make the rear of my vehicle. I always go nose down because the cab is so heavy.
You need some of the
somehow it
heavier
just sounds
armor.
dirty. I don't know how.
You need some of the heavier armor, Kato.
Yeah, on this one.
All right. So we have lost Bunny to the food gods, so we'll let him. Hopefully, he'll come back later. So if Nines or Kyoto wants to play a low tier game, they're welcome to.
Is it the two of you right now, or
Yep.
we can both jump in just a second?
Actually, three of us. Sorry. Not
Oh, that's
two.
right.
Woo!
I need to go for like 2 minutes, so Kato, if you want to join them in a second.
Yeah, I can after this one's done.
Yay, we're loved.
Wait till you see the club farmers running tow missiles in 2K battles.
Oh, jeez. Those missiles are evil. Lots of evil.
They're actually, since the start I played, everything in the game has actually dropped in price to more reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, what is it? What's purple now called? Epic. Epics used to be, for example, if you paid cash for it, for example, you'd be looking easily $25 for a decent Epic. The better ones would probably be around 30, $40. And now they've dropped down to you can get an Epic for 15 already.
Is that
You
all?
can actually get 2 Epics for 15.
But wait, call now. We'll give you 2 for the price of 1. Operators are standing by.
Oh, if you'd like to show them what a Leviathan is, by the way, mine is on an exhibition called Drones and Drones.
Oh,
Justin,
God.
you can go ahead and invite me.
All right. There we go.
I'm using my lowest tier one right now, which is only 3600. I can always build something else if you want.
What power
Take
score
off
is it?
all of your guns. and just
My
ram
score is
people.
3600.
Yeah, definitely would recommend a lower tier.
Yeah, okay, let me delete something here. This
Yeah, that might be a little problematic.
Okay.
Let's see. What can we throw on this bad boy and make him a little more bad?
Okay, I'm gonna
Still sticking up.
skip out on the car jack this time.
So that's kind of how I felt. I was like, yeah, the car jack, nah.
I haven't run a car jack at all today.
Well, that's just jacked. Ha! 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 Ah! I kill me. Jokes! Kind of filling the back up a little bit with random armor bits. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing
What else
that,
do we got?
let's
Weapon radiator.
Yep, that'll give you a little more firing time, a little more pew pew before you have to cool off. Whoop.
Oh, I
Actually,
don't have any
let me do
energy
this.
points for it.
There you go. Go for the beefy front end here. I have it. Kids, the cat meowing. There we go. Now I look butch. I can't tell. Is that's backwards? It's not around there. I've had times where I've logged on to this game to play, and I literally have just ended up sitting here for a good while just building stuff.
Yeah, I can see how that could happen.
It definitely can, and of course, the more room you get and the more items you get, it just becomes kind of redonkulous. All of a sudden, you've got all these wonderful bits and bobs and parts and whatnot. Now, while I'm doing this, when I'm point out here, you can see my item in the back here is red. That simply tells me it is not connected and will not work.
Is it good idea to have fuel barrels or not?
Fuel barrels do have a function, if you will, but basically what it boils down to is they are, they help replenish your fuel. So if you do a lot of missions with the fuel barrels, you'll get a little bit each time, and I think you collect like 100, something like that. You can.
Okay.
Sell
But if
them
I
off
was
or replenish your fuel that way.
to
Correct me
not
if I'm
create
wrong
an
here,
explosive
Nines.
target.
Yeah,
for them.
basically, it does come with a sacrifice. If somebody blows that up, it will cause damage to you. Now that said, it will cause damage to them as well. So you will have a net gain in some ways. I figure if you're gonna go out in a blaze of glory. I've seen vehicles that actually have many a tank on them. They're going for maximum potential. Hey,
Excellent.
sweetie. I'm recording right now. I love you. Well, Sal's playing as well, so sorry. The unfortunate downside. Oh man, Dad's playing. I can't be there. Damn kids! I'm trying to play a video game.
There is 2 different fuel barrels, by the way. There's one that gets you 5 and one that gets you 10 per win that you survive.
Oh wow!
Okay.
I did not know this.
And you want to hide them actually underneath your car,
Underneath?
in the actual frame.
Oh,
What, are you
right.
kidding me? That's always where I get shot.
Stop flipping over.
Details! Details! Actually, let me...
Right. Spraying everything the only color I have.
Green?
Yep.
Nice, bright, standout green.
Yep.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Oh yeah, this is the deal now. This car is on.
You've got it dialed in now?
Absolutely, yeah. You're gonna love this.
Which power score now? Did you get it up any?
1408. I think I've lost some.
Well, you know, some of it works, some of it doesn't.
Okay, 1436. So I'm down 20. But I reckon I'm a bit more maneuverable than something now. I'm sure that there's some advantage.
There's got to be a
I've
perk
done.
somewhere in this whole deal. I'm not really sure how, but I'm sure it's there. Kiddo, you got a build?
Almost.
And just also, I was going to mention this. There is right now pretty much every weekend has a little event going on. 50% more experience, 50% more resources, all kinds of stuff.
Woohoo.
Okay, readied up.
Okay, we're waiting on Big K here.
Yeah, just gotta save this one.
No worries.
Let's see.
No rush, no worries, my friend. I'm just going for the thick ass armor everywhere. Oh, you know what? I don't have something on my nose. Let's put a bitchin' grill up in here. Now I'm awesome. That's it right there. That's the money shot.
I'm
Grill up in
using
your grill.
I'm at 2280 and I'm using 10 pieces.
Mayhaps you might want to use the cheaper pieces.
I use a lot of the cheaper pieces, but I'm not much higher than you. So
Oh, there
if
you
I
go.
if I take my guns off, that'll lower it really low.
Well, there you go. Just take your guns off.
Yeah, you don't need guns.
That sounds like perfect logic to me.
Wait, are you using the drone build at 2K?
No, I don't. I'm not
Okay.
I'm using 2 vectors.
Okay.
You're at what, 22?
Hmm.
You said 22 is what you're at?
Yeah,
2280.
he's using a 22 and shooting out drivers. Warp, co-drivers.
Co-drivers.
You've never used one?
Don't know what you're talking about.
bottom right next to your picture of your car in the garage, co-drivers.
The steering wheel.
Oh yeah, I have not covered this yet. I apologize. So, talk about it.
So a co-driver, basically, when you get reputation, you give reputation to the driver that you're using. They give special perks. There's one for, I think there's 3 different weapon types each one of them's good at. And they give special little bonuses that you can level them up. They make your guns hit harder, have longer range, or take more hits.
These kind of go linearly. They go across the board. You get one, you move to the next one, you go through that one.
Yeah, it's 1 perk every so much reputation, and you can add them all in together.
Oh, pardon me. Vehicle structure increased. Machine gun increased. Shotgun increased. Cannon increased. Everything must go.
And do not use the jack of all trades guy. He is bad.
The jack of all trades guy?
A little bit of everything. You get like 3% for every single weapon if you max them out. But it gets no real like strength or weakness.
Which guy is that?
Guessing
Master
it's
Jack?
the third one.
Master
No.
Jack.
Master Jack? That's what I'm doing.
The scavenger one. The very first one you can unlock.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing.
If you go like machine gun or drones, you want to use the...
Perseus.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
You're gonna start us up. Everyone's ready but you.
All right, all right.
Jesus Christ, Ward.
Oh, God. Rourke, you're down at 12?
That went up. It took me like 4 parts to get that high.
Are you guys level 5?
I'm 4.
I'm 3.
Okay, so we'll stick with the shotgun for now. The next one, get a cab. You'll get a new cabin, and you'll get wheels.
Cool.
So that's at level 5. All right. It's time to chew bubble gum and take names.
There's a fucking tank here.
There is. My word.
That would be an NPC.
Get your double penis out of my ass.
Double cocking.
What are you doing, Warped?
Oh, I forgot to change my guns again. So I love about having twin shotguns in the front. You gotta get close into people, but you just shred people to death. Oh, we got a big gun over
Whoa.
here.
Whoa, I'm gone.
Yeah, this guy's got a big gun.
That's pretty much all he's got.
Yep. Oh, damn! That's all he's got, but more than enough.
Yeah.
You guys met a seal clubber.
Yeah, no, I
You just turn into a dog?
Seal, you Jesus Christ, try to keep up with the conversation.
That's not what seals make.
That's a seal.
That sounded like arf, arf, arf.
It's a sea lion.
You know what? You guys can just suck a duck, all right?
Or a seal.
Go suck a seal.
A seal.
That just sounds more dirty somehow.
I compare you to the kiss from a rose.
Oh boy. Wrong seal.
Oh.
I do like seal, actually. I will admit that, but it is the wrong seal. Rourke, your spare tire there seems to not match the rest.
I only got one. Ironically, it's the first one that gets knocked off half the time.
I would suggest if you get enough scrap to sell it and immediately upgrade to the Docker cab.
Incoming. Oh, he's just gonna get in to stop the cap. Not gonna last very long though.
Boom.
Shakalaka.
Victory.
Well done, guys. Well done.
GG.
Hey, Rourke got MVP again.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
I'm a tad lower on the list this time around.
How low can you go?
Oh, I can go a
Or
lot
how
lower.
low can
trust
you
me.
go?
I'm just a scant away from level 12. Yeah, whatever gun that was. Sweet Jesus, Jiminy.
Yeah.
He had most of his wheels gone. I was trying to get the gun taken apart, and man, he happened to line up on me, and it's like one shot, one kill.
It was probably a fat man, little short turreted cannon.
Oh no, this is a big, long, silvery one.
88s.
Yes.
Men always say it's bigger than it really is. Probably 44. Ba-dum-bum. I like the new look, Kane.
I don't
That's
got
an
enough
awesome
horsepower. Get
spoiler
up
you
this
have in the
hill.
back.
Yeah, it's
Where are
cool.
you
isn't it?
going?
I don't know.
Oh God, why am I following
Ah!
Ruar?
I fell off the
Why
hill.
am I following Ruar? This is what happens
I
when
am
you follow
upside
Ruar.
down.
Well, I'm the only one still up here, so and
Thank you.
wait, you were in front of me. How were you following?
I was not in front of you.
Well, now you're behind me.
Why are you talking about
I'm
my
assuming we
behind?
shouldn't touch the green water.
Yeah, don't touch
Do
green
not
water.
touch the green water.
Okay, now
Green
we
water
know.
is bad
What
news. Run them
What?
into the
Oh,
green
this guy-
water.
this
That's a
guy
good way to go.
Shit.
Wee.
I missed that guy.
Oh, there's another guy
Why
back
does my
there.
team shooting me? Ah!
Green water will take 100 HP a second off you.
You don't need to shoot my ass.
Wait, you like getting shot through the ass?
No, I don't. I very much don't. Get back to the base.
They're capturing.
Around the water, not in the water. Okay, somebody's at their base. Good.
That's me.
You take care of that. We'll take care of this, hopefully, if we can get back there in time. No, no!
I'm almost there.
No!
Oh!
Oh, as I roll into base.
On the line.
Yes! Level 12! New parts in storage. That'll be fun to check out. There we go.
Okay,
That's more like
you're
it.
going. Did you go back to the garage?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay.
As much as I want to look at my new toys, we've got Lobies here I want to get leveled up, so I want to get them burned through.
So, Warp, what's your secondary faction?
Right now I'm doing the middle one. I can't remember the name. The guys do the airplane bodies.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a badass looking tank right there.
It is, isn't it? That's proper Mad Max.
Right proper.
There's a game I'm gonna play.
A little drifting there. Oh, we have found them all.
I'm gonna flank.
Flank, flank! Oh, Jesus.
Targeting their guns
They were targeting me.
and their tires.
Oh, they've got drones. You guys got 2 drones on them.
They're at the base. I'm heading back.
Wait, he's got 2 drones and then a 2K match?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's called a compact build.
Those drones are pretty damn evil.
Yeah,
And for the guns.
the baby machine guns that you can get down
We're
there.
getting capped.
I'm in here. I don't see him. Where the fuck is he?
Right, heading home. Oh, they're heading home as well.
There's apparently a guy in the base. I don't fucking see him.
I love how Kane has got everything built off of like one little piece, all stacked up, and the piece he's using to support everything else is a fuel barrel.
Wait.
I'm not insulting or anything like that. I'm just critiquing and noting that, you know, a pivotal piece of all of your armor on your ass happens to be an explosive device.
Where the fuck is this guy?
Hey, he's got some mad welding skills though.
Yeah.
Hello? There's no one in the base that is capping.
Chameleon.
No, it's uncapping. You're good.
No, it's not uncapping. There's still someone there.
I
Probably
know, 'cause
hiding.
I left and it started capping again.
Huh.
He's probably
there.
chameleoned up.
They're
There's
behind
two.
the
Oh,
cranes.
help.
Yeah,
Why was
some
I the
of
only one alive?
these bases will have like a little behind some piece of wall. There'll be a little tiny bit of the base they can get side of, and there is a chameleon ability. Basically, literally, you're invisible. Now there's a
But
little
you
bit of
cannot cap
distortion.
whenever. You cannot cap when you're cloaked up.
So why was it capping?
He
He's
was
probably on the
probably
other side of that
hiding
wall.
behind the barrel or that train. There's a little spot you can hide in.
Yeah, it's a little sliver of base. All right, these ones I like. The central base.
Oh, this is nice.
So group up, head right.
Ah!
And then cut in. Oh, there he is. Oh, jeez. Yep. You got the big tires on there.
Grabbing
Jesus
speed.
Christ, guys.
Holy shit, they're already here. Or there.
Whoa, I'm gone. Yeah, drones again.
Yep. Twin drones. That's okay. We'll just break down the,
A tip of advice for dealing with drones: shoot the drones. Don't shoot the car.
Really, I was shooting the base the drones came off of.
You shoot the drones, and there's a 20-second cooldown on them.
Ah, gotcha.
Jamie's been standing at the door like for the last 30 minutes watching you.
I'm sure.
Oh. That was a wall.
Ah, right, they're gonna roll in. Let's sigh.
Let's sigh.
Sin's now upset because I'm shooing him off. I'm almost level 2 for reputation in that new group. Or Kane, Rurak, we have lost the Kyoto.
Yeah, I was lowering my power score.
Guess down a more reasonable grouping.
Mm-hmm.
Rurak, add some crap to your car, man.
I can't. I'm at 25 parts.
So if you organize your parts by the power score or by the structure, you can figure out what are better parts to put on and worse parts to put on.
There is parts that will give you 10 times more power score than structure, but it's kind of a bad thing to put them on. Because, for example, if you hit 5K, like me and Kyoto are at, then you'll be fighting guys all the way up to like 8 or 9K power score.
Yeep. Not so keen on that. That's 8. Oh, you know something I need to do? I keep forgetting to do. I keep forgetting to change my guns. I don't want all my guns on the same on the same button. I keep blowing all of my I keep blowing my load from my shotguns before I want to.
Does it happen often?
As soon as I see anybody, that's it. I blow my load.
You might need to talk to your mechanic.
Oh, dear God. That's just not right. All right. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here, guys, and probably do like a 10-15 minute break here. We're going to refresh ourselves, get drinks and whatnot, and then we'll go ahead and come back with some more streaming of BRG FreeView. See you in just a few.
Okay.